To change these batteries out, we have these 9/16 lug nut terminals here. All right, these are the posts of the battery, and these are the actual cable connector posts. Most of these are 9/16, but they do vary by manufacturer. And then they're covered with these boots. These boots are important to help prevent any type of arcing or dropping tools on it or causing sparks and stuff like that. They should be covering whole terminals as shown. To disconnect the battery, you're going to take your ratchet, or in this particular case, my Klein multi-tool, set it over the top of the post, and you're going to unscrew it like I've done here with this battery. Now, some notes about touching bare metal that's hooked up to a battery. You're going to be absolutely fine touching the post of a battery as long as you're not in the circuit ground. What do I mean by that? If I touch this here, my boots are insulated and I'm not a part of this circuit. To complete this circuit, I need to be touching both terminals at the same time, or I need to have some sort of metal apparatus or tool that's going to bridge the gap between these two. As long as that doesn't happen, as long as I don't get involved in this circuit, I'm going to be electrically sound. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be safe. So that's the idea here, is that you take your time, you put your ratchet or your multi-tool on it, you disconnect the terminal, you take the nut off, put it aside, put them off to the corner, try not to lose them. And then as you go and take the leads off, pull them up inside of the boot and put them off to the side, upside down. If you have the boot down like this, there's a chance that the boot can wander during the work and it could try to ground out, or it could touch this. If I were to take this terminal and touch that post with it, there would be a severe arc, okay? And there's all kinds of problems associated with that. But if I've got the terminal stowed inside of that rubber boot and I put that upside down, I'm gonna be in good shape. Now, the next step we're gonna take is the actual placement of our battery. So this is, like I said, it was a Group 31 to DC 12-volt battery. That's what this DC 31 means. It's the group sizing, but it is a 12 volt. And this MCA is marine crank amps, and it's rated at 1,000, okay? So that's what we're gonna be testing at. The marine crank amps is basically the same thing as cold crank amps. It's a motor starting application of a higher amperage than, say, the Mule Carts, which are amp hours, which is a longer deep cycle running battery. So we'll take this guy, and we notice that positive is to the south and negative is to the north. And in this situation, positive is to the south, negative is to the north. So that's the way we're gonna orient our battery. And we'll take this guy here, and we'll gently slide it in place. When you put these batteries in, you gotta make sure that you're not pinching the charger cables. If you get these charger cables bound up and pinched inside of there or smashed, you're gonna have some problems. So it's good to be careful about what you have in between these batteries when you go to replace them. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start our installation of our battery cables.